We inherit more than physical traits from our families. We inherit their stories, their joys, and their pains. Unresolved trauma can be passed down too. It's like an invisible thread that weaves through generations.
This is generational trauma. It's the silent legacy that shapes our lives in ways we might not even realize. It lives in our family stories, unspoken rules, and ways of coping. It's in the things we don't talk about, the emotions we suppress. We may see it in patterns of addiction, mental health struggles, or relationship difficulties. These are the echoes of past pain. Generational trauma doesn't mean we're doomed to repeat the past. It means we have the power to break the cycle. It means we have a responsibility to understand its influence. By recognizing it, we can start to change our narrative. We can then choose a different path. We can make conscious decisions to heal and grow.
Recognizing the impact of trauma on our families is the first step towards healing. It's about breaking the silence. Is the first step towards healing. It's about finding peace within ourselves. This understanding helps us make sense of our own experiences. It gives us the tools to navigate our emotions. We may have always felt different or struggled with certain emotions. These feelings are valid and have roots. By acknowledging the roots of these struggles, we can begin to heal ourselves and future generations. Together we can create a legacy of resilience and hope.
Younger generations are uniquely positioned to break these cycles. They are growing up in an era where mental health is no longer a taboo subject but a crucial part of overall well-being. They have grown up in a time of increased awareness about mental health with access to more resources and information than ever before. This generation is more open to discussing these issues and seeking help, breaking down barriers that previous generations faced.
They are challenging the stigma surrounding mental health, creating a more accepting and supportive environment. Their willingness to share their experiences helps others feel less alone. This openness is key to healing. It encourages others to speak up and seek the help they need. By talking openly about their struggles, young people create space for others to do the same. This collective sharing fosters a community of support. This fosters a sense of connection and understanding, breaking down the isolation that often accompanies trauma. Together, they are building a future where mental health is prioritized and everyone feels supported.
Access to mental health resources has also improved significantly. Therapy, support groups, and online resources offer valuable tools for healing. These resources provide safe spaces to process trauma, develop coping mechanisms, and build resilience. They empower individuals to take control of their mental well-being.
It's important to remember that healing is not a linear process. It takes time, courage, and self-compassion. There will be setbacks along the way, but the journey is worth it.
When we choose to heal, we not only heal ourselves, but also generations to come. Our actions today can break the chains of past traumas, setting a new path for those who follow us. By breaking the cycle of trauma, we create a new legacy of resilience, hope, and emotional well-being. This legacy is not just a gift to ourselves, but a beacon of strength for future generations. This ripple effect extends beyond our families into our communities and society as a whole. When one person heals, it inspires others to embark on their own journeys of healing.
Imagine a world where understanding and addressing trauma is the norm. A world where mental health is prioritized and everyone has access to the resources they need. A world where seeking help is encouraged and support is readily available. In such a world, no one has to suffer in silence and everyone has a chance to thrive. This is the world younger generations are working towards. They are advocating for change, breaking down stigmas, and building a more compassionate society. By embracing vulnerability and choosing courage, we can create a brighter future for ourselves and the generations that follow. Together, we can build a world where healing is a shared journey. We all inherit things from our families, recipes, heirlooms, maybe even that nose from your great aunt. But what about the legacy of their struggles, the echoes of their pain? We're going to talk about reversing the legacy of trauma. It's a difficult conversation, but one filled with incredible hope. How to acknowledge the wounds of the past without perpetuating blame. and rewrite the future for ourselves and generations to come. Reversing trauma begins with recognizing its presence in your life. This isn't about pointing fingers, about blaming our parents for their shortcomings. It's about understanding the unspoken impact of their actions, or sometimes, their inactions. They may not have even realized they were passing down pain. Acknowledging this inherited pain is the first step to healing, to breaking free, to writing a new narrative. When we're talking about generations of pain, it's like untangling a knot that's been tightened over years and years. Therapy or even mental health coaching and counseling can be that guide, that light in the darkness. A skilled therapist can help us identify those deeply ingrained patterns of behavior, those defense mechanisms we've built up, often unconsciously, to protect ourselves. They can equip us with the tools, the emotional language, to have those difficult conversations with our parents, to open up a dialogue with empathy and understanding. We often think about history in terms of wars and revolutions, but there are quieter histories, the ones whispered within families. Taking the time to understand the historical context of our family's struggles can be a powerful step in healing. Understanding their circumstances doesn't excuse their actions, but it can foster compassion. It allows us to hold on to our own truths, our own experiences of hurt, while also extending grace and understanding. This is often the hardest part, isn't it? Confronting the pain. Imagine a conversation with your parents not fueled by blame, but by a desire for understanding. Approach these conversations from a place of self-compassion. Use I statements to express how you feel. It's about opening a door to healing and deeper understanding. We often think about the lessons we learn from our parents, but it's a two-way street. By engaging in healing practices, we become examples of confronting pain and setting boundaries. Showing up with vulnerability creates a ripple effect. We inspire those around us to reflect on their own pain. It's about being the change we want to see, creating space for organic healing. Reversing your trauma legacy isn't just about your relationship with your parents. It's about creating a healthier environment for future generations. It's about ensuring that the pain stops with you, that your children, your loved ones, don't inherit the weight of the past. When you heal, you're not just transforming your own life, you're transforming the lives of those who come after you. You're breaking the cycle of generational trauma and creating a legacy of healing and hope. It's a long journey and it won't always be easy, but I promise you it's worth it. If this resonates with you, know that you're not alone. Seek therapy or mental health support to begin your healing journey. Your story deserves to be heard and released. By speaking our truths, we chip away at the stigma and inspire others. Let's reverse the trauma legacy, one conversation at a time.